morning, evening, afternoon, Junkie Nation. You got the great
somewhere in the world.
That it is. You got the great Daitokuji here with Big Pimpin Jay, and it's this week so far.
This week so far.
Have you heard the great news? Dragon Ball Z is, Dragon Ball Chow, as they're gonna call it, is coming back. There's gonna be a new Dragon Ball Z Chow series.
Dragon Ball food?
Food, Chew, Chow.
So it's Dragon Ball dog. Food? This Chow thing, I'm confused.
I'm very much confused, but supposedly it's Dragon Ball Super. After 18 years, the Grandmaster himself, Akira Toriyama, is allowing the makers of whoever does animation to make Dragon Ball again. We don't know what we're gonna get, but
It's gonna be fun.
it more than likely will be extremely fun.
We know what we're not gonna be getting. We're not gonna be getting Silent Hill. New Silent Hill game, Konami, for whatever reason, decided to come through and just put a kibosh on things. They pulled down the demo off the PlayStation Store and everything. So guys, if you've got this thing around the house, you can probably spin it into a pretty little buck. I've got no idea what Konami's doing. They've got some rough stuff going on, especially with this whole Metal Gear Solid.
What you really want to do is go to Brown Cloak 379, pulling a Kenshiro, taking over the couch. Some call me a, you know.
I don't nobody care about you.
You know the drill.
I bet you he's all tatted up underneath this.
You ruined this week so far.
I bet you he's tatted underneath that coat.
No, he's definitely tatted underneath that.
You know who's not tatted though?
No needles will ever touch this skin.
It's had a tattoo, guys.
That Joker. You love him, we love him. This guy right here models himself after him.
Love that Joker.
Love that Joker. Find out that the guy's not tatted at all. Supposedly, they showed screenshots from the behind the scenes of him supposedly being at the Suicide Squad, or maybe there's the filming of.
I think it's all Photoshop.
It could be Batman versus Superman. He's supposed to be on the set of Batman versus Superman.
The tats are CG.
Yes.
Really?
Yes, and they're all Sharpie.
Sharpie.
Oh, they Sharpied all those tats wrong.
Sure.
Why would you tat yourself laughing?
You know who's not tatted up? New Nightcrawler.
New Nightcrawler. He's not gonna be tatted this
I
time?
hope not, because those like weird hieroglyphic, like funky, holy Bible, weird, tatty, whatever.
There's one for each sin. Get it right. One for each sin.
And I'm going
He had way more tats.
He had way more stand.
He had tats in places that he didn't even have places.
Well, now see, we're not going to go there. They did release, as a matter of fact, you look at the screen right now, you'll see what the new Nightcrawler is going to look like. I'm pretty cool with it. He looks a little young, and I mean, they're going for a teenage look, so it kind of makes sense. I think it can definitely fly, and if you look real closely to a few other shots, they've had some on-scene stuff, behind-the-scenes stuff, showing off Jean Grey, what the new Scott Summers is going to look like. I'm intrigued.
Hey, the new age of apocalypse, I think they're calling it.
They're going to actually be ending, apparently, the X-Men universe that Bryan Singer put in
Wasn't
place.
that supposed to be Wolverine 3, supposedly? Or is that going to be Age of Apocalypse?
No.
Well,
Well, real quickly, going to break into this week so far. I looked at last week's episode, was a little bit disappointed.
That was last week. We're talking about this week.
Doesn't matter. This is the Fandor in Space and Time.
Fandor in Space and Time.
Space and Time.
Spit it out, Fandor.
Oh, you want me to move quickly? That's impossible. I move at my own pace. However, we're going to be looking at the fact that I looked at last week's episode and saw Megashon sitting there. Don't know why. He made fun of Vin Diesel playing Groot, block of wood playing a block of wood. So you managed to have a block of ebony trying to emulate a block of mahogany. Didn't quite work out for you. Should have been some teak. But moving on, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty's coming out.
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Version 17.54, the cash grab version?
I think
you
they're on
played
the
any of the Call of Duties?
53rd iteration of that game.
Are you #1 ranked in the world?
I am #1 ranked in the universe. Universe Traveler.
The new Call of Duty trailer dropped. You want to check it out? We have a link down in the description for you.
Check it out.
Looks like it could be okay, or it looks like it could be the exact same thing you bought last year.
Matter
And the
of
year
fact,
before?
And the year before.
I
the year before?
tip Big Pimpin Jay's hat to
After
you.
that,
Yeah.
speaking of tipping hats, the biggest thing this week, we know we have Age of Ultron coming out. All of us geek guys, we are almost waiting ourselves. Some of them are behind their cloaks, and we just cannot wait to see this. There was even a huge reveal on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. For those of you at home, there was some nice little theory drops from the Google blogs, and we found out what the Data Protocol was.
Data Protocol is the Avengers. And I know you guys out there cannot wait to go see this movie and tell us all about it.
I've already seen it.
Of course, this guy already saw it. He was on set.
Yeah.
You know he was.
I was there.
But talking about that, you guys tell us what you think about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. You tell us what you think about Age of Ultron. Let us know what you guys think. subscribe to the channel, leave comments down there in the comment section. Let us know. Hit us up on Facebook,
YouTube.
Fander had his own channel too. You want to go antagonize this guy?
You're the Fander.
Go ahead and do that. CultureJunkies.net.
Are we gonna sing Kumbaya now?
Kumbaya.
Oh my goodness.
Kumbaya to Ultron.
We will check you guys out next week.
Perhaps.
Hope so.
I'll be there.
I don't know.
In spirit, I'm not gonna jump on the set. You
Is that
guys,
thing really that sharp?
you guys are kind of.
Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty sure he only wore right guard because the left one's killing me.
Well, there you go. Sometimes you gotta let it flow.
Check you guys out next week.
Culture Junkies!